Yo, what's going on, everyone? Um, Today we are back on the channel, back reviewing some trades that I took. Overall, ended up taking 3 trades. 2 of them were wins, 1 of them was a loss. The loss was quite unfortunate, but let me just go through them in order, and then you're gonna see why it was unfortunate and why it shouldn't have happened. Well, yeah. Okay, going to market open. We basically let me analyze Nasdaq real quick. We basically missed this big buy side liquidity and moved down, sweeping all of those lows. And then on ES, what we did is we didn't sweep those lows, so we made a bearish SMT. Going to the market opens, and that's where I take my first trade, which is based on the 15-minute Ferrari gap, right here. Right here, boys, 15-minute Ferrari gap. Sweep of 15-minute highs. Right here, we sweep them as soon as the market opens. Do the same thing on Nasdaq. And I knew that we're gonna grab the Asian lows if you grab the London lows in the pre-market, right? So we grabbed the London lows in the pre-market, and then I was confident that we're gonna go for these Asian lows and the 4-hour Ferrari gap that we missed when grabbing the London lows. So scale down to the 1 minute time frame, seen a massive down candle, a bullish candle with the bullish wick that got pushed down and basically told me there's a lot of selling pressure and that we're gonna continue to sell. Furthermore, we weren't actually in a downtrend, so that was quite lucky. But we had a change in state right here, right? So that gave me the confidence to short as we were in the downtrend on the 3-minute time frame. No, not on the 3-minute, on the 5-minute. Wait, I'm looking wrong, right? Yeah, downtrend on the 5-minute, downtrend on the 15-minute, 30-minute, hourly, basically whatever you guys wanna look at, right? So that was a quick scalp, I would say, rather than trade. Obviously low risk because that trade was quite unstable, but ended up taking it after literally 2 minutes. Took profits. That was a trade that made me $200 because I risked only 100. I was gonna risk 200, but I didn't manage. I didn't enter for enough contracts, right? So that's the first position. Then we had news at 4 p.m, which I waited for. News, bank, news on Nasdaq as well, and that's when Nasdaq went for the lows, for the Asian lows. So we discontinued this bearish SMT and internally swept these lows, right? So that was internal sweep. Let me just change it real quick. Internal sweep. We want a line. We wanted bigger as well. Internal sweep. Sweep. Cool. The internal sweep, right? So this made me wanna go. My bias was going that we're gonna go to this level, right? So I was bullish anyways. However, my entry was quite shit because I thought that we were in an uptrend on the 1 minute time frame, right? But actually we weren't. So I scaled down to the 30-second time frame. Let me remove this for now. Scale down to the 30-second time frame, seeing this bullish reaction out of this Ferrari gap, and I entered the position right here with stops below this candle. So at one point I was in profits, but as we weren't in an uptrend on the 1 minute time frame, I got stopped out right here, which is like the very low point that we went down to, and then we ended up going retaking the same position actually. So I took the same exact position, except this time we had a change in basically break of structure right here. We also created this Ferrari gap, as well as I'm pretty sure we had this quick reaction on 3-minute time frame and the 5-minute time frame as well, as I remember. Yeah, so this gave me basically a bullish confirmation, and I entered my trade off of that for 5 contracts again, which was entry here, stops below this low, and then take profit 1 was right here, which gave me a nice 1-to-2 risk reward ratio. And I actually ended up holding to this level, even though I was gonna hold up until this level, but I stopped. I left the position when we swept this on Nasdaq and we created a bearish S&T, as this high is all the way up there on ES, so we are still in the bearish S&T. And I've seen this bearish reaction as soon as we swept this. As you can see, we got a this candle. That was the candle that I left the trade on. So yeah, I decided to leave the position and end the day with $430 in profit. So this is my quick run through the trade, with a 3-minute trailing state as well here. This is my very quick run through the trade. My bias was correct, everything was correct, execution was correct with this one. I'm very happy with this one. They call me a sniper for a reason. And oh shit, that was embarrassing. So I was gonna do some rifle sounds, but got stuttered, so didn't make them. But yeah, and then this trade was clean as well. Zero drawdown. The only mistake I made today was this second trade that I took. I was not basically we weren't like in the bullish uptrend on the 1 minute, like we were down. So that's the only mistake I made. I didn't read the charts properly, and obviously I'm gonna not make that mistake again because it happens very rarely. I don't know how it happened. I guess I just wanted to trade very quickly, as I seen people printing. So yeah, I mean, the whole trade was really good. The idea was really good. The entry was good. The setup wasn't A+, but it was like a solid B+, I would say. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, tuning in. Join my Discord once again. Follow me on X. See you tomorrow. Hey.